Hello, hello, and welcome to another edition of Queen Astro's Tarot. Today, let's just jump right into it, friends. We are looking at what unexpected gift is the universe about to give you. And I'm doing unexpected just because, maybe you're manifesting or working towards something. So this can be in addition to whatever it is you're hoping for. Like this is like a very pleasant surprise, if you will. All right, so pile one, we've got the strawberry quartz with the Celtic Trinity knot. Pile two, we have the amethyst cluster. It's a little dusty. Very pretty. And then pile three, we have the flower agate with druzy in it. It's a crescent moon. Feels nice. All right, so again, that's pile one, pile two, pile three for what surprise gift is the universe about to give you. Timestamps will be below. If y'all can do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, you know the drill. And I will see you in your piles. All right, bye all. Hello, hello. If you were here, you picked pile one with the strawberry quartz with the Trinity knot. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called a Triquirta. I don't know, I have to look it up. If anybody speaks Celtic, please correct my pronunciation. But what's really interesting is, we've got a threefold knot here. So, automatically I think like Trinity, you don't necessarily have to be Christian or anything like that, but in a lot of different religions or spiritualities, there is sort of like a trifecta or a trifold, like Maiden, Mother, Crone, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, you know the drill. But it's all within one, right? And it's also, what's really interesting is it's such a simple knot. Like it looks complex in a way, but it's so simple. And I think in combination with the strawberry quartz, which is definitely like a stone of, just universal love. But especially like from within, right? Because at the end of the day, everything comes from within. But I think that's kind of what this is sort of emphasizing for you, pile one, is this unexpected gift or surprise, a delightful one at that. It has to do with something so simple that might seem like so complex to you. So maybe something that you thought, you kind of, you're like, oh, that ship sailed long ago for whatever reason, or like something that just feels like a situation that feels like it's up in knots or really complex. I feel like the gift you're getting might have something to do with this knot isn't as effed as you think it is, if that makes sense, pile one. But let's keep going. Let's see what the cards have to say. I pulled a bunch of different ones just because I was feeling inspired. But we'll start with some tarot and then we'll move on to oracle because that's the way I put them in the pile, y'all. All right, and I pre-pulled, but I did not pre-look, so let's learn together. All right, we've got the Four of Swords. This is from the Crow Tarot. Ooh. The Five of Wands. Ooh, and the Empress. So again, a 3. 3, my friends, for pile one. What I think is really interesting about this is like, I feel like you maybe have been doing some mental gymnastics about something or thinking about something because, the the swords are all about mental worlds, which we all tend to live in. I include myself there very much, y'all. But like sort of a period of rest, following obviously some sort of strife. We've got the Five of Wands here, which can be like even like competition, where maybe like you've kind of spun your wheels, so to speak, on this knot that you're trying to untie. And I think if I could speak, y'all, the unexpected gift is that like it's really going to come to you almost with a bow on it, is what I'm seeing, pile one. But let's keep going. Let's see what unexpected gift you're gonna get. All right, we've got the Queen of Cups. Love to see her. The Hermit in reverse. And ooh, Justice. 2 bird major arcana right under each other, pile one. So yeah, like I feel like there has been something you've been like trying to swoop in on almost, or with the justice and this like lack of balance, like that you've been trying to rebalance, and maybe you've even like withdrawn a lot, like after some sort of strife. Pile one. Like I'm kind of reading them like you took this time to reflect on some portion of your life that did cause some mental strife, and like you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. We look at how pretty she is, and especially next to the Hermit in reverse, like it might have taken you a longer time to get here, like this little snail, but they're so secure. Like they've got this whole little ecosystem right there for them. Yeah, and I think like there was some sort of strife that like did kind of maybe cause you to withdraw a little bit, pile one. And you know, we all need our time to lick wounds or reflect or debrief or whatever. But I think the unexpected gift is like, again, how easily this is all going to untie for you, if that makes sense. Definitely let me know if this makes sense for you, pile one. I've got 3 more tarot. Let's save those and do 2 of your oracle cards, just because let's just see. Let's just shake it up, pile one. Grow. This is from the Fuzzy Prism Oracle. And then change. Oh, I almost teased the last one for y'all. See, what's interesting about this change, and look at 1, 2, oh my gosh, y'all. Bloop. Wow. Sorry, I'm just taking this all in. So maybe, I feel like you already know what I'm talking about, pile one, or I hope so. Otherwise, you're like, what the hell is this? What is Astro going on about? But I think the unexpected gift is this like growth and change that you've been like, again, this balance you've been so seeking. It's going to come a lot easier, even though like with this change, I'm going to really quickly read from the guidebook because it's so cute. It's a Fuzzy Prism Oracle. I'll link it. Well, they look zen, like this other, their third eye is pretty stressed. Or not stressed, but very focused, rather. And I think that's kind of what it's calling you to do. By it, I mean, you know, energy, vibe, universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, y'all. Change. If there's no change, there will be no change. That is so funny. If there is no change, there will be no change. But how friggin' profound is that? Change your perspective, your attitude, or pace. Change is constant. Roll with it instead of walking upstream. Grow with it or else die with it. Embrace change, accept it, follow the messages from the universe. Do not fight or force your will. Right? So I feel like maybe there has been a time where you were trying to like force your will, like with this 5 of Wands, and you have retreated just because it wasn't working in your favor or wasn't giving you the exact results you wanted. The universe's gift to you is like this ability, even if you don't feel like it, for you to just very quickly emerge as like this Queen of Cups who is so, I mean, I just think regal, obviously, because she's a queen, but she takes her time and her cup is full. You know, and that's okay. It's okay to take your time if it fills your cup, because you're just running around with a cup because you want to be moving fast. A, you're not filling your cup. B, you're sloshing out a bunch of stuff, so you're pouring stuff out. You know what I mean? But let me really quickly, before I continue with these tarot cards, pile one, I want to look at the guidebook for this Justice card as well, just because it's so beautiful. I love this deck. And this owl is just so intense. Like the purple also gives me like a very regal feeling. Like I feel like you're almost going to emerge like royalty, whatever that means to you, pile one. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you, or if you're like, oh my gosh, this is totally like, has something to do with my exact situation. Which sometimes, you know, I feel like readings can be, and then other times you're like, oh, I kind of have to kind of dig, but you know, the times when it's like, holy schlip, like this is it. Yeah, equity, fairness, balance. Justice represents a firm and focused way of living, balancing fairness and intuition with truth and logic. A lot of that balance, right? And so much balance here, like 4 little leggies, 2 wingies. I'm just laughing at myself, 2 wingies. It is important to be firm and focused in life, and at times it's best to make decisions decisively and objectively. However, justice reminds us that there are spiritual consequences, both good and bad, for every action we take. So especially with the third eye right here, with every action we take, that includes thoughts. And I know, obviously, we can't, quote unquote, control our thoughts. Sometimes thoughts just pop into your head. Sometimes you just think, what if I just turned into a noodle right now? And you're like, I didn't want to have that thought. It just came into my head. And that's fine. But I think really, I don't want to be like, in order to get this gift, but in order to amplify this gift from the universe, the surprise gift, friends, that the universe wants to give you, is to count that as like something you have to keep in balance. So even if you do have like, icky, I say icky is like, unwanted thoughts or opposite thoughts of anything you're trying to manifest or whatever, you just kind of let them go through. You don't have to, like, it's not quote unquote your fault you thought them. Does that make sense? Like, feel it, but don't hold on to it, and then let it go. That's the message I'm getting for y'all. All right, but let's keep going with your tarot. All right, we've got the High Priestess. Sorry, I'm just like, you've got so much like manifesting energy, pile one. It's cuckoo bananas. Five of Torches. Wow, you got 2 5 of Wands right with this tournament. Yeah, so I feel like whatever this competition or strife that was happening for you, pile one, like the universe is like, you needed to retreat, but like this balance is coming back. And then the 7 of Torches. Yeah, like look at this guy. Look at this guy. But much more focused, right? Even though, again, he's kind of defending, or they're kind of defending their title. There's more of a measuredness to the passion, right? It's not like, like flinging around like, battle royale style or whatever. There's a method to the madness, if you will. Yeah, and that pile one leads us to your final card, which is from the Empath Activation deck. And holy smokes, what a gorgeous card. You got the Cosmic Egg. And for those of you who are new here, I'll link this deck as well, but it's really cool because all the cards are designed to help activate the energy of the card within the viewer. So be awakened, babies, to the Cosmic Egg. But again, this is like, the Cosmic Egg is one of those things where it's like, literally, we have everything. I know this can sound so cheesy, but literally everything that we need, we have inside of us. I am going to read from the book a little bit as well, just to really dig into this Cosmic Egg. I forget who like originally told this story, but there's tons of YouTube retellings of it. But if you look up the Cosmic Egg, I think that one German Kierkegaard, I don't know, that explainer. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Look it up. It's a story. It's like a parable, if you will. Yeah, beloved one, though you have a terrestrial as well as a celestial lineage, though your culture or religion has its own version of how the world was created, though you have clear events that formed your current life experience, it is time to claim your own creation story. Yeah, I should have just read this from the first place, y'all. The Cosmic Egg is one of the most prominent icons in world mythology. It can be found in Egyptian, Babylonian, Polynesian, Indian, and many other creation stories. In almost all cases, this embryonic core emerges out of darkness, floating upon the waters of chaos. Within the egg typically resides a divine being who literally creates him or herself from nothing, or themselves. This creator then goes on to form the material universe. Some even believe the Cosmic Egg is a literal representative of the Big Bang. And so this is kind of one of those moments where the universe's gift to you is, I don't know, it's a reminder, but because you don't need to wait. Like, you literally have everything inside of you to create universes, And I know that, again, that might kind of sound hokey and woo-woo, but hey, if you're here, you're probably into that. But that's the gift to you, is that this like time of strife and sort of this just sort of unease around like a situation, like maybe like a social situation or like a work social situation that just felt like uncomfortable or tense. But the universe's gift to you is like, you are bringing back a balance. So like, even if like the environment you're still in, so say it's a work environment and you're like, well, the environment's always going to be cutthroat. It's the nature of my job, blah, blah, blah. Even if that's the nature, like the universe's unexpected gift to you is like giving you this sort of, yeah, you're going to be in the thick of it, but you're going to be coming out up top. Pile 1. So yes, that is the universe's unexpected gift to you. Definitely let me know in the comments if this resonates. Thanks to all of you who are already subscribed. If you haven't, click the button, please. I don't know, is that it? I don't know where I'm pointing. But thank you, it really helps the channel grow. And until next time, I will see you next time. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, life, etc. But I hope I see you again in said lifetime. Okay, I'm done. Bye. Hello, hello. If you are here, you picked pile 2 for what unexpected gift are you getting from the universe? And you picked the amethyst crystal, the amethyst cluster, which I don't think my iPhone camera does justice, but it's very pretty. I've had this for a while, actually. I got it. It's actually one of those like geodes that, you know, you smash. So maybe it's not an amethyst, but I think it's an amethyst. But anyway, a million years ago, my grandparents, RIP, used to live in Arkansas, and we would either go digging for crystals or, you know, buy crystals from crystal shops. It was just awesome. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I've had this literally maybe for 2 decades at this point, and never in my life did I think I'd be using it for this moment right now. So I feel like for you, pile 2, this unexpected gift has something to do with the past. And the amethyst is also a stone of sobriety and strength and focus. Like, I think of it almost as like a light of the end of the tunnel sort of crystal. So something good's coming for you, pile 2. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. All right, and I pre-pulled, but I didn't pre-look, so we're just going to pull them in the way I decide to pull them, y'all. All right, here we go. We got the King of Pentacles. Ooh, we love to see it. Look how sassy that King of Pentacles is. Rightfully so. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm feeling some material abundance coming into play for you, pile 2. Some unexpected material gain, which, wahoo ding ding. Interesting. And then the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so based off of this, I feel like maybe the unexpected gift from the universe is, you thought maybe something that was, actually I think this is separate, please hold. You've been working for a long time is what I'm getting, and on something that, you know, like the 8 of Pentacles, where it's like grinding, right? You're just grinding, and I feel like that's finally coming to some sort of fruition for you, pile 2. And you're going to get to be like, you know, king of the castle, so to speak. With the Page of Swords, I don't know why I'm being called, but I think it has something to do. Anyway, before I go into that, I'm going to just put the cards out before I keep talking. But let me know. Oh, 3 of Cups in reverse. I love these little guys. Sometimes I'm like Linda Belcher, y'all. My sweet baby angels. All right, and then the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 3s in reverse. Interesting, interesting. And then the Ace of Wands. So with the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like maybe something happened, pile 2, where there's a work collaboration, or often like I'm getting, you know, because of the water as well, you know, people you work with that you're also friends with, you know, like, and not just like work friends. You're like, oh, we are friends and we also work together. That maybe kind of went awry or just didn't pan out the way anyone wanted to. And like, not at fault of anyone, so to speak, pile 2, but like something just didn't pan out the way everyone thought it would. And so, okay, this is why. With the Page of Swords, it makes sense. Like, these mental thoughts, like you had this like almost like vision of how this was going to pan out, and everyone was like sort of on board with it. Like, oh yeah, that's how this situation is going to work out. Or, you know, like say you had a big work project, and you're like, oh yeah, this is totally going to we're gonna crush these numbers or whatever, you know, whatever your thing is, y'all. Pile 1 or 2, I'm sorry. But the unexpected gift with this Ace of Wands is this like new passion, almost like a runaway idea. Like this little guy, this little dragonfly, he's holding on to almost what looks like a wheat stalk, or like, you know, something that's much bigger. You know, it goes off the card than the little dragonfly themselves. So there's like a huge amount of strength that I think this like new idea that is kind of like birthed out of this whoopsie, for lack of a better word, or this almost what you thought was a guaranteed success. It's gonna ignite something new in you. It's like a runaway idea, and it's golden, baby. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep seeing. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, pile 2? I'm gonna do a couple oracle cards before doing 3 more tarot. I don't wanna, you know, I gotta hide them. All right. Sorry, I'm in a goofy mood. Love. That rules. One of your unexpected gifts, love. Are you mad, pile 2? Because you shouldn't be. And meditation. Ooh. I love this deck. So yeah, with all of this, yeah, something's being ignited in you. Like, look at the passion in this creature's eyes. Like, it's literally shooting out of them. Like forward vision, just so excited. And not afraid to take up space, because, you know, love is everywhere, man. And I say that, you know, in a hokey way, but in a real way too. I say it in a hokey way to kind of take off the woo-woo. I do want to look at the guidebook for the meditation one in terms of what is an unexpected gift for you, pile 2. Just kind of wade through my pile of books. Definitely let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you, pile 2. I'm feeling this vibe though. Like, it feels like this, whatever this whoopsie was, like it was just a whoopsie. It wasn't like a massively detrimental thing. It was just like a, dang, I really thought that was gonna work. And it's like, wait a second, and then, you know, we're off to the races. Meditation, quiet the mind, breathe. Stop thinking by allowing thoughts to wash over you and through you. Watch as they travel and allow them to go. Practice pausing and then listen. Allow the universe to send you messages. Be a mountain and your thoughts the passing clouds. Look at that from the book too. Sorry, I'm trying to show it in the... Very cute. So, okay, that's another, I think, unexpected gift of this too, is like this idea is like, so like, it's gonna be one of those things where like, why have I or literally no one else thought of this yet? How is this just coming to me? Where there might be like a sense of false urgency to like, because you are so excited about it. But I think here too, the unexpected gift from the universe is saying like, you do have, you know, time. Not in the sense where it's like, just, you know, forget about it and put it in the back burner for 6 months, but, you know, don't have that sense of false urgency. Take the time to be like, to really let all the thoughts, you know, all the bzz, 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 bzz thoughts in your head that you're super excited about, let them all come through, you know, write them down, and then step away from them and like come back. You know what I mean? Give yourself that space, because this is something you love. And like, if you treat something with love as opposed to like a product that needs to be done by a certain deadline, it's going to give you better results, pile 2. Let's keep going. All right, we've got the Star in reverse. The Morning, also in reverse. Actually, I just flipped this one, sorry. It should be upright. Strength. Dang, you guys got a lot of cards. You guys got a lot of cards. Wow. I meant major arcana cards. Like literally all 3 from the Cosmic Slumber are major arcana, including the Morning one. Which in the reverse, I think is really interesting in the Star and the Morning in reverse, because I'm like almost thinking of like, you know, the last stars at night that sort of fade away as the sunrise comes. And with them in reverse, yeah, the universe is like, yeah, there's like a sort of whoopsie. Again, I don't know why I keep just hearing like whoopsie, like almost like, did I do that? Where it almost feels like you're like, I should have seen this, like I should have seen through this illusion or whatever. But again, it's not like the end all, is what the universe is saying. It's like, don't worry, you didn't like royally mess this up, whatever this is. And if you're like, I didn't mess up anything, check out another pile. Maybe this one is not for you. And I'm confused as to why you are still here. But especially with the strength card here, this character, they look a little almost like worried because, I mean, even though they're not biting, the lion's not biting on them, they look pretty like, you know what they remind me of? I don't think they make them anymore, but as a kid, they used to have these like alligator toys where the mouth would be open like this and it would have like teeth that you could push down, and like one was a sore tooth, so it would go like on you. And you could always kind of tell, but that's what it reminds me of, like playing that game where you're like, oh, I know one of these is gonna hurt me. But it's not. I don't know why, like that big pause, like the universe is like, it's just not. So take that as you will, y'all. But for your final card, your final card, I pulled from the Empath Activation Oracle deck, which is, you know, one of my faves. I do like about it that each card is designed in order to, you know, activate the energy of the card within the viewer. And y'all got pile 2, Orion. And what's really interesting about this is it's such like a masculine energy card, like a warrior energy. And it's not so much about a willfulness or a force, which I think, you know, that can kind of happen if we're really excited about something. That isn't to say, you know, not to act. Like if you've got a good idea and you're like, oh, I should do this right now and I've got the energy to do it, like obviously do the dang thing. But a warrior is not so much as like a fighter, so much as, what's the word I'm looking for? Pile 2. It's like, it's like a champion. Like, you know, like a Knight's Tale. Like Heath Ledger is a champion. Like he's, you know, he's jousting, he's fighting, but he's a champion of his lady's heart, spoiler. But also of just, you know, treating people. Like there's, strength isn't brute, right? Strength is whole. Strength is love. And I think the universe's unexpected gift to you is, if you haven't ever felt this way before, like this ability to, I guess, not let go, but want to direct everything, the universe's gift to you is going to be this almost like newfound perspective to be able to let go of certain things that maybe are like keeping you in a cycle of doubt, especially when it comes to like working with people or connections of that manner. This is an interesting one, pile 2, I'm not gonna lie. That does conclude your reading. Thank you for watching, and thank you to those who have liked, comment, share, subscribed. If you haven't done that, please do that here, I think. And I hope that this brought you some clarity or joy or insight or whatever it is you needed today. And until next time, I will see you next time. Bye, pile 2. Hello, if you're here, you picked pile 3 for what unexpected gift is the universe about to give you. And you picked the flower agate crescent moon with druzy. Boop, boop, boop. I love touching it. It just feels good, y'all. So maybe, especially with the moon, maybe your gift is kind of naughty, or, you know, one of a sensual nature, pile 3. Especially with the flower, I talk good. The flower agate, which is kind of, I mean, it's a stone for many things, but one of the things that kind of helps, I'd say, bridge the gap between mind and reality in the sense of like your root chakra and say like kind of, you know, rooting your head to your hoo-ha, if you will. I don't mean a way like you're gonna be horny all the time, but like, you know, like actualizing you know, things you want to experience in that capacity. But let's see pile 3. Let's look at the cards and see what unexpected gift the universe is going to give you. All right, we've got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. See, like this is already like, oh, there's like a lack of balance. What was this saying? Pile 3. Yeah, this one feels saucy, I'm not going to lie. The Knight of Wands. Very interesting. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, I feel like, especially with the 2 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in reverse, like it feels like in your heart of hearts, pile 3, you know you are a stud. Like, look at this Knight of Wands. Like, they're just going in, like, full steam ahead. They don't even have to carry the wand. It's just, like, floating next to them because they're that powerful and hot. But I think the universe's gift to you is, like, just based off of these so far, is this sort of rebalancing of maybe any sort of missteps, maybe misfirings you've had with people, or, like, false starts maybe even, pile 3. With somebody. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's keep looking at the cards. All right, we've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. The 8 of Cups also in reverse. Okay, if this next one's reverse, I'm flipping them all because that means I just flipped the deck by accident. Oh no, it's not. Okay, 6 of Swords. Interesting. This decidedly feels less in vein with what I was just reading. Like, it feels like maybe there was like going with the false start, like there was something that you thought was gonna be the whole 9 yards that just didn't pan out. Like, there's been almost like this questioning or frustration or confusion as to which way to go, or like almost like you should give up, especially with the 6 of Swords. Like, this poor guy, like, just really gone through it. I do want to take a look at the book for this one in reverse, just because, you know, usually upright, it's the wish fulfilled card. Like, you get everything you want, and you get a partner, and you get a house, and you get a awesome job. Like, you know, you get everything. But let's take a gander at the guidebook. But definitely let me know, pile 3, in the comments if this is resonating with you so far. Addictions, arrogance, devastation. When reversed, the 9 of Cups suggests the undesirable end of your goals. Through hard work and faith, you managed to accomplish a goal, but the end reward isn't what you wanted or even expected. This will serve as a blow to your pride and current happiness. You could have been trying to chase emotional fulfillment, but soon found that beneath it all, something intrinsic to your happiness was missing. Everything feels lacking, and it could be difficult to develop or maintain a meaningful relationships. Okay, now this is making more sense with, like, the horny vibes I was getting with the crows. I feel like you're going to have, like, a Stella got her groove back moment, pile 3. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that cinematic masterpiece as soon as you're done watching this. It's great. But it's about, you know, a woman who, you know, divorcee, has had the best of luck and romance, and then, you know, things turn around, baby. So I feel like if you have been feeling like there's like this almost like anguish or something about said, you know, pining or desire for some physicalness, that is going to be an unexpected gift coming soon. But before I pull the last 3 tarot, let's look at a couple of your oracle. I'm going to have the last one though for you. All right, so we've got forgive. Interesting. And ask. Interesting, pile 3. With this ask, and especially since you've got the moon, pile 3, I feel like the universe's gift is, especially in this realm of pleasure, and that can mean anything, you know, it doesn't have to be horny times. It can mean whatever you think, whatever, you know, comes to your mind when we're talking about this. but just based off the ask and the moon, I think the universe is saying our gift to you is we're putting you into a position to receive. But I think, and maybe even like some forgiveness, like if, you know, it has been a minute for, and this could be any sort of love or lust, you know what I mean? It could be, you know, oh, my love for community gardening, like really my passion for that died. Like it can be passion in general. I was just, you know, just to make this for everyone. But maybe there might be like some forgiveness of like, with this like false start or imbalance, like if you are like, oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda in this scenario, yada, 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 the universe is going to give you, I mean, you already have it. You know, we already have everything we all want, right? But it's going to help you to like let go of that or forgive that or whatever's been hanging you up in this sort of cycle. Oh, my dog is barking, which always means that it's extra true. Yeah, but let me know if this is resonating so far, pile 3. But I want to read really quickly from the guidebook for ask and forgive, or mostly for ask, just because forgive, I think. As soon as you hear the word forgive, I feel like you already know if it's about you or somebody else. Like, I have to forgive this person for, you know, doing this thing to me or making me, not me, or, you know, an action they took against me. But ask. It's okay to ask for help. We are imperfect human beings. Ask for guidance through a prayer or simply by talking to the universe. Build a selfless relationship with your goddesses by asking how to best serve them, or it. How can you be useful on this earth? Ask to seek knowledge, constantly seek. Be aware of selfish motives when asking the stars for guidance. I don't know what that weird little noise at the end was, pile 3. But I think, especially with, like, if there's a rumination where you're like, if somebody did you dirty, you're like, oh, I hope that this happens to them and that happens to them. Why isn't it happening to them? These bad things. The universe is gonna, like, the gift will be, you know, an ability to move forward in some capacity. I don't want to be like, they're gonna give it to you, and that person is going to poop their pants at their next big meeting or whatever. But there's going to be an ability to release and forgive, I think, and especially if you do ask the universe for it, like genuinely, you know, for you, because you deserve to not be in a weird cycle of doubt and confusion. Pile 3. Let's keep going. All right, we've got death. See, what was it saying? Like literally an end to a cycle. And like maybe something you're like, oh, I'm just going to be heartbroken or hung up on this forever. Wrongo bongo. Something's coming along or something's changing that will get you out of there. Ooh, I accidentally pulled. Okay, I pulled 3 for all the other ones, but you guys got a bonus one, so very interesting. The Princess or the Page of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Torches. Love it. And the Prince or the Knight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's gonna be a death to sort of like literally any sort of, I don't want to say woe is me, but any sort of emotional turmoil, like that is coming to an end a lot faster than you think it's going to. Pile 3, whatever that means to you. Especially with like the 6 of Torches, I find it so funny that it's like between 2 upside down waters, because it's like, I feel like for a long time, these emotions or like sort of like more volatile state of these cards, since they're in reverse, they were kind of viewed as a block, but they're both upside down. Like both the cups are upside down, which means there's like the water's falling out. They're not really at or risking the fire, right? Like they're not really putting the fire in danger. So it almost feels like the universe is like giving you this gift of being like this self-built chamber, like get out of it, girl or boy or friend. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing so far, pile 3. But let's close your reading with a card from one of my favorite decks, the Empath Activation deck, which if you're new here, I'll explain real quick, and I'll link it too because it's super one of my favorites. But the art is designed to activate the energy of the card within the viewer, which I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And holy smokes. Okay, and I didn't even put the moon there because I didn't, anyway, you got lunar initiation, and I swear I didn't put it there because of this. Like, I literally went blub, 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 like, not even thinking. Wow. And again, this is all about receiving. And I mean, if you look at the card, this does kind of look like if this were an egg and these were all little, I don't know if I can say it, spermies. You know they're sperm. They go into eggs. But there's music and DNA and this and that. So the universe's gift to you is this. There's so much that like literally just wants to come into your freaking life. Like so many good things. Maybe if you are trying to have a child, maybe this is the unexpected thing. But only if you want it. And that might just be for a few people. But point being, there's like literally so many cool, different, amazing things that are just literally in line to come into your life. And the universe is saying, we're giving you, like, if you feel like you've been stuck or you feel like there's been some sort of like emotional K-hole, for lack of a better term, where you're like, dang, like, I want to get out of this, but like, I just don't know what's up. The universe's unexpected gift to you is, we've got you, baby. And we're going to get, like, something's going to literally, like, I keep hearing still, I got a group back. Like, something's just going to totally flip the script for you. And you just have to, you know, allow it to happen. Like, remember, these cups aren't dangerous to you because they're upside down. There's no water in them. They're not going to blow out your fire. All right, and that concludes your reading pile 3 for what the universe's unexpected gift is for you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't know how to point on this thing. Anyway, you know where the box is. Thank you to those of you who have already done this. It really helps my channel grow, and I really enjoy doing this. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, week, month, life. Although I hope I hear you or see you or read your comments or whatever the equivalent of seeing you via YouTube is before your life is over. Thank you. I'm going to stop talking. Have a wonderful night. Bye, y'all.